Aaron, and I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I have a Tiwal 3, and I've had it for about a year now. Coastal waters mostly, some ponds, and just kind of, I drive all over New England. Generally, I sailed 420s. I went up a little bit, down a little bit, all over the place. I did a lot of Rhodes 19 sailing, actually, on kind of like the mid-sized end of things. And then eventually I got into quite large classic boats, but primarily 420s and FJs. I raced for 15 years, and then I taught sailing for 10 of those 15 years for all levels. And then so sailing dinghies was kind of how I started, and I wanted to go back to it. All of the above. I'm not afraid to go sailing alone, but in most cases, I'll take my partner out with me, or my parents, or someone. Wonderful. I've taught my partner how to sail on the Tiwal. That was the main reason why I bought it, was so that she could kind of get the feeling for it. She was a little afraid of it before, but once she kind of got going and felt how stable the Tiwal was and how easy it was to control, then she's fine. And then the added benefit is I get to go to adventurous places, and it's not boring. We're not just sailing in one body of water. Let's see, the whole list. I was surprised by the performance. I was really pleased that you could just kind of go. The weight was kind of the biggest thing, which I knew in my head. It was it's an inflatable boat. It has metal pieces. It's going to be light. But the first place that I went to, I actually had to go downstairs in order to get to the water. And there was nowhere to actually inflate the boat once you went down the stairs. So everything had to be done up top and then bring the boat down. And I was fine doing it. And that was the moment that really clicked, where I was like, oh, I can bring this anywhere. This is great. Probably the first time I went out with my partner, it was it was blowing 8 knots, but the breeze was above the water. So there was no swell. The water was completely glassy, and you were just sailing along. We were going a pretty good clip. It was a light boat, 8 knots, you're gonna be going a pretty good clip for what it is. But it was just a perfect day. I think it was in fall too, so it was a complete surprise. At this point, kind of anywhere. I want to try flying with it, which I know that's kind of a weird thing. So I want to go into the middle of the country. I want to go to Minnesota to try sailing it. And then B, I want to go to Europe. Why not?